Welcome back to my Minecraft Universal Studios series, where I'm taking a deep dive into the official Universal Studios Minecraft server that came out in 2024. Throughout this series, I'll be taking a close look at the overall layout of the park and the different rides and elements that make it an authentic recreation of Universal Studios theme parks around the world. In the last episode, we checked out the ET Adventure, which was a very accurate recreation of the ride. In this episode, we're taking a look at the New York and San Francisco areas of the park, including Revenge of the Mummy, the ride. Walking into the New York section of the park now, we can see what is a very faithful recreation of the street from Universal Studios Florida. We can see Finnegan's Bar and Grill on the left, the Palace Arcade and Sahara Traders on the right, and right up ahead, we see Revenge of the Mummy. Right when we walk in, we can see that they actually recreated the entire queue video for the attraction. I think this is pretty cool because in the actual attraction, you go through the rooms that play this video pretty quickly, so most people actually end up missing it. Let's stop and watch it for a minute. The queue is like super detailed, but I really wish they would have done something with the interactive elements from the real queue. That would have been a cool little touch. They definitely put a lot of work into the ceiling of this tomb. We'll go ahead and get on the ride, and I think we'll take the front row. That was amazing. Just like we saw with the E.T. adventure, I think the developers did a really good job of recreating the Orlando version of the ride to its true form. Each scene in the ride was a perfect recreation, and I really thought the voice of Imhotep, especially at the end, was hilarious when he's like, "Death is only the beginning!" Overall, I think they did a really good job. I thought that was a lot of fun. As the park audio is starting to seep through the Sahara Trader store, I keep thinking that I've heard this music before, and I really want to say that it's from the Universal Studios theme park adventure that came out for the GameCube back in 2001. I'm going to have to do some digging into that to see if it's actually the same audio. I doubt it, but it definitely has the same vibe. I'm going to have to look into that, and I'll report back on that in a later episode. Gotta stock up on all the Revenge of the Mummy merchandise before I head out of here. Let's go take a look around the New York area. Given that I'm posting this in the middle of Horror Nights season, I really want Art the Clown to just pop out of nowhere when I'm walking through Finnegan's. I know that's not gonna happen, but a guy can dream, right? This section of the park definitely feels a little bit more authentic now that there isn't a big red roller coaster blasting through the Ghostbusters facade. I'm actually really surprised that we got the Rockefeller Center facade from Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon, but nothing inside of it. I would have thought that Comcast would have wanted to do something with Jimmy Fallon in this. Dang, they don't have the spaghetti pizza from Halloween Horror Nights. RIP. We're now moving into the San Francisco section of the park, which is another faithful recreation from Universal Studios Florida. Let's go take a look. We can see the entrance to the studio tour here. I'm going to cover that in a different video, so we're just going to skip it for now. If you've ever wondered where I edit my content for Halloween Horror Nights, here we are. Welcome to my editing studio. Shout out to the OG facade for the earthquake attraction. Now it's just the exit to a really bad ride. The first time I played this server when it first came out, I actually went through and I collected all of the Universal letters. I'm contemplating whether or not I want to do that again. Some of those mini games were really annoying. They did a really good job with the character interactions. Every time you interact with one of the characters, something happens. You may have noticed earlier that Reggie's coffee spilled when I interacted with Reggie. Imhotep flipped out when I interacted with him. Dracula just turned into a bat. They did a really good job here. In case you were wondering what I was trying to do here, I was trying to get on the roof so that maybe I could get a better view of the park, but it looks like they blocked us from doing that. Pun intended. That's going to do it for this episode of my Minecraft Universal Studios series. In the next episode, I'm going to take a look at the newest addition to the server, which is the Far, Far Away area. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.